You son of a bitch. We got clicking, and that's a sign. Hold on, there should be some whatchamadickety-do. A little cob cleaner jizz. Alright. Hold that bitch open. Just enough to explode, you know? Alright, let's see if she'll cheat.
So we finally got Big Bear here, and let's just say it was a pain in the ass. However, we're going to continue to do things to make her run more reliably today. And what I mean by that is she'll start, but she'll sound like a gunshot's going off from the backfire, which I don't think it's really appreciated by the neighbors. So I'm going to work on that. But really what I'm doing is for reliability. I bought this truck so I could install these giant, huge fence posts that weigh way too much for me, and do some other things around here. And I can't get that started until I get the car running. So let me tell you about Big Bear. Big Bear is a 1969 Chevy C60. The options with these were quite a few actually, but I so happened to land with the first year with the 427 tall deck block. I'll let you guys do a little research on it. It's pretty cool. A little bit of a slug out the hole in its current form, but if you do some crazy work to it, and I mean, yeah, mostly rotating assembly stuff, you can probably get some good numbers. But enough about that. I'm going to get under the hood because I spotted some things that definitely are out of order, and I'm going to try to remedy those, and I think it'll definitely bring us to a quicker start. Let's go check it out. So I'm here underneath the hood. Now something I'm afraid that you guys can't see, and I'll make a little bit of a notation to show you, is that the distributor is actually turned 45 degrees. Where the placement is of the spark plug wires is correct, and you could probably dial it in and maybe make it stay timed, but in actuality, number one should be over here. And there's a window that you guys probably can't see. I hope you guys can. It's over here in the side. That window should be facing the front, which would place this lucky guy right here at number one. There's also the springs and the screws that go on the locks for the distributor cap. Those are supposed to be on the side. So that was kind of my first indicator. And while it is on there, it's got some good rotation. And I mean, and I don't even have the hold down for the distributor loose or anything like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these all off, leave everything, take everything off except for the coil plug. And then from there, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to loosen this sucker up so I can eventually time it. I'm going to straighten up the cap and get everything facing the right direction, put the wires back on, throw some fuel in her, and maybe we'll have some carburetor adjustments to do after that. But yeah, let's check it out. If you look over here, you can see what the farmer guys did to get that alternator to pump juice back. It's a piece of conduit from a house right there, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like they have another piece they were using to run their winch at the back at some point, if you look right here running back. But we're going to get all that out of here eventually. But for right now, let's get her to Cheech and start rolling around the yard. We're going to get this flathead and go take that cover off and see what we got going on. Hopefully, this will put us in position to get her to crank. So, let's go. Yeah. I don't even know how they thought this would go on the side. Some people's children. Oh, this is going to be great. Will I have enough clearance? I think so. Oh yeah, all right, got it. So, this is the window that I was talking about that goes on the front. So instead of being front ways, it was like that. And like I said, these two daddies are supposed to turn with the screwdriver and lock to the bottom of the distributor housing like that. And so I guess I'm going to put it back on there now the right way. Let me get these turned out. Okay. Alrighty. Set her back down. It could have been for that, but I doubt it. It's supposed to sit forward. Okay. So I got the distributor facing the right way. Now it's time for me to reroute and plug back in these spark plug wires. That way we get some ignition going on. But coil looks new. Everything looks new as far as that. It just seems that when whoever put that on last, they didn't really do too good of a job. So yeah, so we're going from here. And I'm about to put these on, and then I'll put some fuel in it, and then we'll see if she'll crank. Probably get a backfire too, because the car's probably not adjusted, but we're going to try, okay? All right. That should be us. I'm going to go ahead and take a moment and loosen up this distributor hold down. That way if I have to make any adjustments, I can do so. And then we'll pour some fuel in it and see if she cranks. There you go. Had to knock off a little of the dust, I suppose. I just only want to get enough to get it to spin, so I'll test it in a sec. See what I got. Nah, still no movement yet. A little bit more. All right. Yeah, okay, we'll be good. All right. So I guess at this point, I'm going to pour some raw gas down the intake and pour some gas in the gas tank. She's been sitting for a little bit, so probably don't have anything in the fuel line, which is pretty good. Pour some gas in it, mix that gas, let that mix with whatever, and hopefully it'll pull whatever's in there, mix with the new stuff, and maybe she'll start. Today you have met your match. All right. Oh, there you go. Oh, no gasket there, huh? Well, that's good. It'll just stand back, you know. Hopefully we don't get too bad of a backfire. We'll find out soon enough, won't we? You know, it's all right, because she probably ain't been washed in a good little minute, you know. So I don't know if you've seen, but if you go look inside, the dashboard of this truck's actually blue. And it was a pretty blue. I kind of wish they had left it blue. But they didn't. Oh, Christ on the cross. I might have to let that evaporate for a little bit. All right. And this is gonna be great. Oh, well, you know, we'll see if a good baptism works. It's not all the way empty, so I mean, we'll see what happens, guys. It'll be fine. Oh, I need to put the battery in it. Give me a second. Let me put the battery in this thing. Alrighty. Well, that's very anticlimactic. Let me peep my peepers through. You know what? I might need to put some cables on it. The battery's fresh, but I did kind of try to bang on it a little bit yesterday. Alright, well, we're going to put some cables on it and see what happens. Okay. Yeah. There we go. We're going to try it, advance it a little bit, see what happens. This isn't working. I'm going to try it like that. Let's see what happens. I don't think anything good. We're going to see. I got to be careful. Maybe I got that guy out the way. Maybe. Let's see what happens. Oh, you know, a little baptism. Yeah. Let's see. Alright, so if you guys are seeing this, I'm letting you know, or you probably just ascertained that shit didn't work out today. So tomorrow, I return back to the Rooster Barn with a fresh designated battery for Big Bear. And I'm going to get this thing to start, guys, because we got to get cracking on this fence. So I cannot accept failure. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and we'll make sure we knock this shit out the park together.